I'm Al McFarland. I'm interviewing Mr. Bobby Rush. Bobby Rush, welcome to Minneapolis.
Well, thank you very much for having me here, and I thank you so much for just talk to me, man.
Good to have you back here. You've been here before. You know the
I've been here, oh God, many times. I just haven't been here lately.
Right.
But it's been a great time for me through my career. Haven't been as great as I like for it to be, but it's beginning to get there now from what I really would be. So we almost there.
I saw you in Jackson, Mississippi at the Alamo.
At the Alamo.
And I came back here so charged up and inspired by you and the colleagues, your fellow musicians, with this music that you're doing.
Well, when you saw me at the Alamo was a place that black people could play. I'm talking about way back in the early 50s. In fact, at one time, the Alamo was about the only place that we as a race could play at one time. And living at a hotel called Edward Lee Hotel, other hotel would accept us in because of color I was in. So that one of the places I went back to try to save. When you saw me,
yes,
we were trying to save the place and save the Alamo, and
it was just opening up, right?
Just open it up, putting the money back into that area because we want to keep it as an area that we as a race of black people who knew about and enjoyed. So we're trying to save it, and we did save it.
You told a wonderful story about how you used to be on the streets doing your music, playing harmonica.
Oh, yeah. I came in, I went to Chicago in early 1951. Little Walter and I used to play down in Jewtown. Have a shoebox, play on the street, you do the harp, you take up the tip and the whole money. Because during them time, man, when you're making $5 a night or $5 a day, that was big money, man, you know. I graduated up to making $15 a day. I thought I was rich, man. I was somebody, you know. But I came a long way. I've been recording now for 56 years. I have 259 records.
Amazing.
And been some good, some bad, but some up, some down, but the good overtake the bad. So I've been here a long time.
How do you do it? What keeps you?
I don't know. From what I believe, I'm a blues singer, but I'm a biblical study. My father, who's influenced me more than anybody as a preacher, as a pastor of a church, he influenced me so much. Here's how he influenced me. He didn't ever tell me to sing the blues, but he didn't tell me not to. So that was influence. And I met other people like B.B. King, the Muddy Waters, the late Howlin' Wolf, Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, Ray Charles, and Louis Jordan, my favorite. I just love, I love a lot of things that everybody do. A lot of people you can hear the Muddy Waters in me, you can hear the Little Walter in me, you can hear the Howlin' Wolf, you can hear Louis Jordan, and when you put them all together and stir them up, you get a Bobby Rush.
Bobby Rush.
That's the pie, you know.
There it is. And so what is it when you are performing Bobby Rush that you are delivering? What's happening to you? What's happening in your body as you're on stage?
Well, I can't tell you what it is, but I can tell you when I see the audience into what I'm doing, whether they're clapping their hand or whether they're stomping their feet, and they don't even have to say anything sometimes, but just look at me. I can tell when they're wrapped in what I'm saying. That's what makes me click. Because when I write my song, I write about the things that I know about and what I experienced through life. And I write about the thing I think that people can relate to, and most of the time I write about it, you know. Someone asked me, said, well, Bobby Rush, what song did you like the best? Well, personally, I like the one that sold the most. But that's some song.
Which one sold the most?
I believe Chicken Head. Chicken Head was the biggest record. And beyond that, probably will be Stunya and Sue, which were big gold records for me. But I like some things that wasn't so popular with the audience. Song like Making a Decision. See, making a decision about a juvenile cry is different when it's your own child. Making a decision about an old woman cry is different when it's your mama cry. Making a decision about a rabbit that sits on the lawn. What's fun to an 5-year-old boy could be different for a slow toe frog. You know, and I write about songs like that because there's a double meaning to them, you know, and I laugh and joke about it, but life is something to laugh about, but it ain't always a joke. Life is
you obviously have a keen eye, though, and you obviously have a powerful tool or ability to observe and draw meaning from ordinary things and extraordinary things.
But you know, it's a terrible thing when you're in a position I'm in or you in as a self-employed man because sometimes the thing you know can hurt you. You know, back to the biblical saying now, because a man get whooped for a lot of things, especially when he know and don't do what he know not to do or to do. You know, he didn't say that a man did not know wouldn't get handled in a rough way, but he said you're perished from lack of knowledge. So, you know, and I've been here a long time, Al, just like you have with your paper. If anybody told me 50 some odd years later that I wouldn't be no further than where I am now, I probably would have quit. I gave up. But I am still running this race, still enthused. And my prayer is on a daily basis, Lord, keep me enthused. Because if I'm enthused about what I do, I can survive the game. Because a man can live a long time without water or food, but he can't live very long without hope.